Building wealth is actually a lot easier than you think. For context, I grew up in a family that didn't have a lot of money. This was my childhood home for the first 10 years of my life. Now I'm a millionaire. Let's talk about how I became the first millionaire in my family and how you can be too. Step 1, understand that we've been lied to. And the biggest lie that we've been sold is that you need to be born rich to be rich. This is so we get complacent with the struggle. It makes it easy for corporations to exploit us because we believe this is just how it has to be. So when you're complacent, you keep doing what you're doing. You keep living life the same way. But when you get curious, that's when everything starts to change. Instead of looking at the people who have the things that you want, like the vacations and the clothes and the houses and the cars, as an outlier, as an exception, start looking at them as the rule for what's possible. Because if it's been done before, that quite literally means it is possible. You just need to figure out how to make it work for your own specific situation. What strategy is going to get you there? Remember, 80% of millionaires are first generation wealth builders. Step number 2, you need to learn the power of yet. You may say to yourself, I'm not rich, I can't travel, I can't buy that house. This is a classic fixed mindset where you believe that you are limited by your situation. Studies show that people with a fixed mindset stay in situations that they are unhappy with, not because they can't change them, but they believe they can't, so they never take action. It becomes this vicious self-fulfilling prophecy. Instead, try adding the power of yet to your negative statements. I'm not rich yet. I can't travel yet. I can't buy that house yet. By incorporating the power of yet, you will start priming your brain to look for opportunity. Instead of looking at a challenge and seeing all of the ways that you can't, get curious and start thinking about all the ways that you can. This is a growth mindset, and a growth mindset has been studied to be proven to be primed for success. They look at a situation that's challenging and they don't say, I can't. They say, how can I? They know that anything is possible with the right timeline, energy, knowledge, passion, and grit. And that's why they have success. Number 3, you gotta stop trying to work harder. The rich don't work harder, they work smarter. And if you want to be rich, you have to emulate what the rich do. I used to think that to make more money, I would need more jobs, but that's because I didn't understand the concept of leverage. This is something the rich have mastered. The concept of leverage is when you use something small to get a big result. This is the concept that I applied to investing, where I turned small amounts of money into big amounts of money using that leverage. I turned $15,000 into $150,000 in real estate, and then turned that $150,000 into over $500,000 in 2 years. I kept investing, I kept working smarter and not harder, putting my money to work for me, utilizing the concept of leverage, and I became a millionaire at the age of 30. While continuing to use this leverage, I have turned those investments into over 6 figures a year in passive income. This income pays for my lifestyle, it pays for my mortgage, it pays for my car, it pays for my travel. I learned how to work smarter and turn something small into something big. And this is a beautiful life. This is a beautiful way to be. And I want this for you too. So if you want to get started learning, we have free trainings available. Find them on our website under freebies, or you can apply to work with me as your 7-figure mentor.